So today we are discussing on topic Grafana and Influx DB connection. So let's open the Grafana dashboard and look at the interface of the Grafana. And the default port number of Grafana is 3000. So let's open the Grafana. It's localhost 3000. So here we'll be logging it with an Grafana, and this is our dashboard where we can add data sources, and we can visualize the data sources which we'll be adding into the Grafana. So we'll be linking Influx DB to the Grafana. So let's open the Influx DB and look at the dashboard and the tutorial of Influx DB. And the default port number of Influx DB is 8086. So let's open the Influx DB localhost 8086. So this is the dashboard of InfluxDB where we can insert various CSV files, and we can find the graphs and visualize the various tutorials present in the CSV file. So let's look into this, and let's add and bucket into the InfluxDB bucket and the CSV file to be inserted into this InfluxDB. So let's look into Grafana and add a data source. And first we connect InfluxDB to the Grafana. So here we'll be adding a data source called InfluxDB, and this is InfluxDB. So it is named as InfluxDB4, and the query language is so important where it should be Flux. And the URL, the port number of InfluxDB, as we already mentioned, it's an 8086. So let's add it here, HTTP localhost 8086. Okay, and then wait, HTTP colon slash localhost 8086. Okay, so these are defined. Let it be. So we'll be adding our authentication details, username and password. Our username for InfluxDB is admin, and the password is admin 123. Okay, so the organization we have represented here is, let's look into the organization names, which organizations, and the current organization we have here is DF. So let's add this here. That's DF, and generate an API token in InfluxDB. Okay, API token, and generate API token, all access API token. Okay, let it name as admin token. Okay, let it be admin token. See. Okay, we'll copy this API token, and here we'll be pasting the API token and default bucket. Okay, now we'll be inserting a CSV file into the InfluxDB for visualization of the data present in the CSV file, and we'll be getting that into the InfluxDB. Okay, let's do that. Buckets. Okay, create a new bucket, and let's name it as uh, visualize. Let's name it as source. Okay, great. And here we'll be adding some data, like some default data will be presented in InfluxDB for visualization of the data in InfluxDB. So here we'll be adding a CSV file into InfluxDB so that we can get a representation of new levels of data. So let's add the CSV file. Okay. Here is the CSV files that we downloaded from the various tutorials present in the website. So let's add this Bitcoin historical annotated CSV file into this, and it takes just a moment for adding it. Okay, we can see this uploaded data, uploaded CSV file data here, which is coin desk. I mean, the measurements, the fields, and the currency type, and the crypto type is Bitcoin. Okay, so what's a bucket? Is a source is a bucket. So let's add the name source here. Okay, and let's test this. So here we can see a data source is working with 3 buckets found. Okay, let's save this. Now all we need to do is visualize the data, visualize the CSV file that we added into the Influx DB. So now we'll be opening. I will be adding a dashboard, create a new dashboard, and visualize this in a new visualization dashboard. Okay, now our this is the data source we have added. That's Influx DB4. Okay, this is the dashboard. Here we'll be representing. Here we'll be looking for the visualization of the data and the CSV file we have added in Influx DB. And okay, here we added this, and we'll be finding a script editor and the query language here. We'll be copying this, and okay, let's name it as levels. Okay, yeah. So here we'll be pasting the content, I mean the query language here. Okay, let's look at, oh yeah, see here we can see the time series graph of our data or CSV file which we have inserted into the Influx DB. Okay, here we can see the price of euro in I mean the Bitcoin price in various currencies. Okay, here let's change into this other graphs like bar chart. Yes, here we can see the bar chart representation, stat, and gauge as well, and many. Okay, let's look at the pie chart. Okay, here we can see the clear representation. Yeah, we can, but time series is the best one we can see. Okay, we can change the colors of each thing. Okay, let's change the color of this. Okay, let's change it to violet. Okay, here we can see the graph line uh change in the color. Yeah. Okay, then what else left is, and let's look at the histogram. Yes, this is how we'll be okay, wait, let's apply. We can look at the time of like, I mean the change of the graphs in 2 days, and we can look at in an hour. Oh, no Instagram found in this response. Okay, we can in tool hours we can change this to oh, wait a moment. Okay, uh time series, and let's apply this, and the whole dashboard is present here. Let's look at the 2 days graph. Okay, here we can see the graphs representation of the ups and downs, and the graph representation here. Okay, see 6 hours, like okay, we can make it to refresh for every 5 seconds, and this is how we inserted the CSV file into the Influx DB, and we connected the connected Influx DB to Grafana, and we have visualized the CSV file inserted into, I mean uploaded into the Influx DB here in the Grafana. Yeah, thank you.